Hello, welcome to Kpop's DConan channel. 2024 is being one of the craziest years for K-pop, right? Adore and Hybe drama, BBC documentary about Burning Sun scandal, Taeil kicked out and investigated for a crime and more. But is 2024 the only crazy year of K-pop? No. Each year has its own shocking news and events. But why every time something, whether small or big, happens, it's so shocking that fans don't believe it and even sometimes fight back to protect their idols? Definitely crazy. In today's video, we will answer on this question. Why K-pop keeps getting more shocking? Let's investigate this case. 1. Minors. Many K-pop idols begin their careers as trainees at a very young age. Trainees must balance school with daily singing, dancing, language, and other skills practice. This can be physically and emotionally demanding and leaves no time for them to do anything but follow the orders without thinking and stay under the total control of their company. Or in most cases, idols would drop out of school so they can pursue their career, which leads to two results later. Either they will become ignorant and can't choose between what's right and what's wrong, which happens with many idols and gets them in trouble like Los Seraphim Chai.
학교 다니시죠, 여러분?
하마르잖아, 하마.
힘들겠다.
힘내세요.
힘내세요. 그 기분 뭔지 알죠?
In Hype and Youngwon,
Would you like to visit after Korea?
유럽 딱 한 번.
진짜 나 한 번도 없어.
미국도 유럽이죠.
and many more. Or either they will just follow whatever the company orders them and act like the character the company implies on them, like NCT Runjin and L from Infinite. Runjin was asked by SM to maintain the cute and shy boy image, while L was asked to keep the handsome, mysterious boy image that he couldn't even talk at all in some interviews. Something that can also happen is the New Jeans case. Minhee Jin, who is supposed to only have a business relationship with the members, made New Jeans get attached to her like a mother, making it as clear as the sun that this is manipulation and use of the girl's emotions for her own benefit. Another case is use of power on minors to make them dress, behave, and dance maturely, and this happens mostly with female idols like Hyuna and JYP, Yoonchai and Hybe, Chiquita and YG, and so on. All these cases make K-pop fans shocked every single time, not because of the incident itself, but for how much it keeps getting repeated and ruins idols' reputations in most cases. Clue, control. 2. Babying idols. Imagine calling someone who is almost 30 years old, most probably older than you by a decade, a baby. This happened a lot with idols like EXO Baekhyun, BTS Jungkook, and more. When K-pop fans find a male idol talking emotionally or being so kind-hearted, they just type, isn't he such a baby? My cute little baby. Far from how weird and cheesy it is, what K-pop fans don't understand is that these are real grown-up men who can do the worst things possible off camera. Of course, I'm not saying that all idols are villains, but they're human beings, and human beings won't stay innocent like babies, and they do mistakes. Not convinced, huh? Remember Seungri? Shall I remind you that he was involved in one of the biggest scandals in South Korea? Not only K-pop? What about Taeil? Taeil defenders, USA defenders, I see you. He is an adult who committed an actual crime. Also, Sandy, who made Irene uncomfortable back in 2017. All these idols were called baby one day by their fans. Babying an idol makes you live in a fantasy and believe that this idol is like an angel, which isn't true. Don't treat them like babies, or you will be in an actual shock and might behave like those people who still support them, because you can never believe that this cute little baby did the most shameful thing on earth. Clue, angel. 3. Public image. I think we came to the most important chapter of our video, because this is the most thing that keeps K-pop very shocking all the time. Public image is crucial in K-pop. Idols are expected to maintain a positive and polished image to uphold their brand and appeal to fans. This definitely puts pressure on them, but keeps their image clean. Look at any idol out there, and you'll notice it's the same system. But let's take it step by step to understand more. Let's see first how companies and idols keep their polished image through the years. First, most idols have official accounts controlled by their agencies, ensuring that posts align with the group's image and promotions. They interact with fans in a controlled environment, often posting updates, behind-the-scenes content, or curated selfies. Same with personal connections with fans through platforms like Weverse or Bubble, which helps maintaining their positive image. Each idol may have a public persona that is nurtured by the company, as we mentioned in Chapter 1. Idols must follow these personas, whatever it implies on them. And of course, K-pop idols are expected to avoid issues like dating scandals or smoking. Some companies even have rules banning dating, as it could lead to fan backlash, like JYP's famous 3 years ban. And we can't forget about idols having to look fit and attractive, as physical appearance is highly important. This sometimes leads to strict diets and workout regimes. Then, what happens if an idol doesn't follow this strict strategy? Let's get into some examples. Remember Boys 24 Hwayoung? He was kicked out of his group immediately after this recording for him got leaked on the internet.
가지고 팬들한테 듣는 오빠 말이야. 족같대 씨발. 씨발. 하이터치 할 때 얼마나 짜증나는데 하이터치 하거든 우리. 팬들 우리 공연 끝나고 팬들 손잡아주고 인사하는 거야. 씨발 맨날 7, 8등명 하는데 진짜 토 나올 것 같아. 아가리에서 똥내나.
He was really annoyed by his fans in fan meetings and felt disgusted. Hwayoung forgot about being careful with whom he talks and what he can and cannot say, which led to his career being destroyed forever. What about Hyuna? Her mistake was not following the persona she got used to since JYP days. She was called once an icon for feminists around the world, and now many K-pop fans hate her because she got married to Junghyun, who was indirectly involved in the Burning Sun scandal. He thought there was nothing wrong with the videos in the private chat with Junyoung and didn't expose him to the police. What about Twice Jeonjae? Even though gaining or losing weight shall not be someone's business or create a controversy, yet whenever Jeonjae appears, K-pop fans get shocked and keep analyzing how many kilograms she gained or lost. This also happened with 2NE1CL and Park BOM, ITZY Ryujin, Mix Jaiwoo, IVE Liz, S Poningning, and Karina, New Jeans Hanni, and recently Jennie. And definitely one of the most controversial topics is an idol smoking. People from everywhere around the world were fighting when a video of Jungkook smoking was leaked. Same with Jennie. Also this photo of EXO Sihoon, and this one too for the boy Sunwoo. And of course, the most recent controversy, NCT Taeil. Many people in the beginning couldn't believe the shy, calm, and sweet guy who was mistreated by SM for having few lines is actually a criminal. Clue: polished image. 4. High standards. When idols try to maintain a very clean public image all the time, fans will definitely have very high standards the whole time, which is one of the most dangerous things to happen. If you can't live for their unrealistic standards, you may have the same future like Sunghan. Poor guy didn't make something illegal, yet K-pop fans sent funeral flowers to SM, and he saw them and cried. Anyways, K-pop fans are known for having unrealistic standards for everything, including idols' looks, behavior, relationship with them, and relationship with other idols. For example, when AOA Jimin and Mina had their own drama, the whole group suffered because of it and all members left the group to pursue other careers. That's because most K-pop fans expect idols from the same group to be like a family that they forget being an idol is a job and idols are co-workers in the first place. This led to massive hate towards Jimin and the other members before she was proven innocent later on. When the Burning Sun scandal was still new, Big Bang fans immediately went for Seungri's defense first because they couldn't expect that Seungri, an idol of one of the biggest groups globally, would do something shameful and illegal. Even though the other 4 members kept giving hints about his shady behavior with them and business, no one expected it to be that deep. Of course, we can't do this video without mentioning G-idol Shuwa. Girl has been receiving hate for her behavior that she was one of K-pop's punching bags at a time. K-pop fans see her as a person who is so rude towards bandmates and fans. The hate began to rise drastically after the video of the members choosing who to be on the thumbnail of a fan cam, and Mayan was chosen for it. Shuwa was seen opposing and still asking to be the one on the thumbnail because of her visuals. And then Yuchi was seen trying to make her stay silent. And even though it's known that the members like to tease and annoy each other, some still took it seriously and began to focus a lot with all of Shuwa's actions, even the smallest and dumbest things. Let's put big controversies aside and look at the unnecessary ones. Eunwoo received hate for looking good and being the most popular of Astro. Eunchae received hate for back acne. Jisoo received hate for not being fluent in English. Chin was literally cancelled for getting married and having children, and the list never ends. Clue: unrealistic. 5. Why K-pop keeps getting more shocking? By connecting the 4 clues of our video, control, angel, polished image, unrealistic, we can answer the question. Idols are always under control of their companies that try to portray them as angels, which requires lots of strict rules to keep that polished image, resulting in K-pop fans having unrealistic standards, and that's why the shock is always doubled in K-pop. Whether it's something worth the controversy or not, K-pop fans will make it the talk of the town since they got used on idols being perfect. But sorry not sorry, no idol is perfect because no human being is perfect, including you as a K-pop fan. And for the unrealistic standards to be crushed, companies need to change their rules and perspectives first. I agree some of the rules could be right and not too strict, but some other need to be checked again for the logic behind making it. Now I can say, case closed. See you in another video.